Hello or IL Tours. If you want to land like the superstar that I am, if you want to land like that, well, watch on, because I give away the secret. Yeah, everyone else lands really nice, and if you're just new and you're having trouble and they don't tell you, because they don't want to give away the secret, listen on and I'll expose the lie. There's the airbase, right? I'm turning into it. I'm going to run down the side. Like this. Streaming in, running down. And bang. Break off, out to the left, and spin it around. Right, you see how I reduce the throttle to 20? Well, 19, as close as I can. In the heat of the night. No, in the heat of the moment. Right, I got the flaps out 100, landing gear comes down, we're still spinning around. I'm not seeing the airfield there. There it is! Lo and behold. And now, right, my throttle, there, it's at 11%. I'll give it another 20 there, I see. She must have been going a bit under. But in a minute, I will endeavour to get it as close to 10% in the heat of the moment as I can. Right, 12, that'll be good enough for me. If it was 8, that'd be good enough for me. Right, but look what I'm doing, look what's happening. Notice I'm only at 14 frames a second. Look. Could it be any more perfect? And something else, ground taxiing, and it took me years to figure this out, that these German planes, right, the tail wheel is so far back that it's really hard to control on the ground, even though it's castering or being locked. Though, if you pull back on the stick, it's locking the tail wheel, and if you push forward on the stick, it's releasing pressure on the tail wheel, and that forward to back is the determination of how quickly you'll turn in any turn, left or right. So if you want to not turn very fast, you have it back. If you want to turn very quickly, you push it forward, the control column. And that's, fast turning is push forward, the control column. Slow turning is push back. And that's all it is. And then a little bit more throttle, it picks the tail wheel up off the ground when you got that throttle pressed forward, and you turn even faster either direction. And with the brakes, rudder and brakes, you're turning even faster again. And that's the secret. Same conditions, a different direction, and right, fair enough, may not have, 3, 4, 5,000 hours, maybe playing on a keyboard, but it's still the same condition. You watch this. Right, see that there, right? The tail plane went below the main plane. And the whole time they're pretty good with their physics, and the whole time that's the problem. Just watching. But I can guarantee you don't cut the throttle when you're coming in the land. You reduce it, but you don't fully cut it off. You watch, I'm coming in here, I'm coming in there on 12% throttle, and I've not reduced it at all. Look at the smoothness of the landing, look. Could it be any smoother? What, am I making that up or something? Just because I say it's wrong? Look pretty good to me. I'm not trying to be a smart ass or anything, or tell anyone anything. I'm just saying, look, I can scream in, reverse it, and land it like that. At 14 bloody frames a second with a PS4 controller. That's all I'm saying, because that's exactly what I did. And I wouldn't have been able to do it if I didn't maintain at least 10% on the throttle and then not touch it. You watch. And then, too, when you start the engine and you're in that cockpit attitude you're going to land and take off in, you keep the same view exactly. Where the horizon goes through the cockpit, you just put that horizon back in the cockpit again when you're landing. And you've got to be in the 3-pointer position. It's impossible for you not to be. Right? So that's all you do. And then you're landing 3-pointer. You're not guessing anything. You're not judging anything. All you're doing is just maintaining the same aspect as when you took off and keeping the horizon, the line of the horizon, the sky and the ground in the same position on the cockpit dials. And you got to be in the 3-pointer position. It's easy as that. It's really easy. That's what I do anyway. Look, I screamed in there. Midway down that bloody runway, I was 500 kilometers an hour. And look, now I'm coming back to land in the correct direction. Look, it's happening. It's not happening. And I got no GPU. And then I'm on 16 frames a minute there, I think. When I get closer, I look 14 frames a minute. And all I got is a PS4 controller. They're everywhere, those things. Look at the smoothness. I'm hanging on 12% throttle. Look. Now I reduce it to 12% and I'm hanging on that. I put the horizon line at the same place when I took off. Look. What else needs to be said? That's just how I land it. Seems to work well for me. I'm pretty sure it's correct. So the main plane, right, in that attitude, you can see it's blocking the tail plane. And if you reduce the throttle totally, you're causing non-airflow, turbulence over your control elevators. But if you keep the engine going at 12%, it's got constant airflow over the elevator. So you're maintaining, when you put the plane in an attitude, it'll maintain that attitude for you. And you've got constant control. This is how it is.